Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the cozy confines of McHugh Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity High School in Manchester, New Hampshire for our 900 Degrees Pizzeria Game of the Week. It's Trinity, it's Bishop Guertin, a holy war here in the Queen City. Two teams with just one loss on the year apiece. This one will go a long way and maybe determining the number 2 seed, maybe even the number 1 seed if Manchester Central slips up sometime down the road. Going to be a great game. We'll have all the action coming up. And of course, our post-game reaction and interviews with the winning coaches and players. Should be a lot of fun here on top of Bridge Street, Trinity and Bishop Guertin on nhsportspage.com. Pete Terrier, along with our videographer, John Kesty. And I wonder who he's rooting for because his son, Logan, played at Trinity to start his high school career before transferring to finish it off at Bishop Guertin. So I'm sure the great John Kesty, his passions are a little bit divided tonight. It's coming up right now on nhsportspage.com. A 5-second count, and he gets it away to Williams, fires a pass, Marandola, cutting down the lane, scores. Nice feed from Williams, and BG on top early with the Marandola block, but I don't think he's quite there yet. He missed the second. Otis attacks the basket the other way. Another offensive board for Gabriel, and Gabriel once again able to score inside prior to the start of this year. Shot bothered by Gabriel. Carmen came down with the rebound. Gian Petruzzi in the front court, kicks it Rhodes. Thought about the 3, instead finds Otis. Right side, Testa for 3. It's good. Luke Testa nailing the 3, and it's 10-3. Over in the area where he just hit a 3 a moment ago. Now Carmen has it middle of the floor. Nice pass underneath Rhodes. He kicks to Otis. Corner 3 is good. Ryan Otis getting into the act, and it's 15-3 Trinity. He scored 4 straight points. Here's Testa back to Rhodes. He'll take an open 3, and he knocks it down. Trinity is stroking it from the outside. They've got 3 threes in the quarter. The rebound. Outlet. Otis, nice tap to Gian Petruzzi. Goes up strong, got fouled by Noon. And what a play by Ryan Otis to save that one in bounds. I didn't know he could get up that high. Got his ball slopped away by Gian Petruzzi. It went to Boykin. He drove the baseline. No, got his own rebound on the other side. Kicks it to Noon. Noon's 3 is good. So John Noon off the bench with 5 points, trying to keep BG in it. They're back within 13. 13, 23 to 10. Here's Boykin. Boykin picks up the dribble, bounce pass, nice one to Williams and finish. What a feed by Boykin. The dark side. Here's Carmen on the drive, no good. Tip, Gabriel, no. Got it back, put it up, and put it in. Runyon Gabriel, 6 points, all on offensive rebound and putbacks here in the first quarter, and that one won't go down. Gabriel tips the rebound to Walsh. Walsh trapped, got it away. Carmen, nice pass, Rhodes. Bounce pass, Gian Petruzzi. Textbook fast break basketball. The give and go between Rhodes and Carmen. It's 32-14. Boykin, bounce pass. Marandola, nice catch. Turnaround hook, no. Rebound, Carmen. Carmen got stripped from behind. CJ Boykin lays it in. Picked his pocket, just a little guy. And he made Carmen pay. Excuse me. Earlier in the second quarter. Here's a turnover. Zimmerman drives, goes to the basket. Nice job by Zimmerman to avoid the defender. And Trinity wants timeout. 2.5 minutes to play in the half. Boykin past Walsh in the corner now, brings it into the paint, swings it. Gavin, his 3 over Gabriel, and Gavin knocks it down. Gabriel thought about the 3 in the left corner. Swing it over. Walsh, his 3 partially blocked. Gavin came down with it. Gavin up ahead. Oliveri, lefty finish. BG within single digits now. It's 34-25. Just about 2 minutes. Rhodes trying to throw a bounce pass to Gabriel. Picked off Gavin to Williams. Blocked by Otis. What a play. Ryan Otis. Words for Wenyon. Wenyon has some words back towards him. Boykin, right side, Noon. Quick strike 3. It's good. John Noon gets his second 3 of the first half. Is 3. Make it 4 out of 4, and the lead is 9. 2.6 seconds left to go. Otis trying to fire it up at the buzzer, and he banks it in! And Otis says, I called glass. What a first half by Ryan Otis, and Trinity on top by 12 at the break, 43-31. He's got a pretty good student section over there. Boykin spins, finds Marandola, 17-foot jumper, it's no good. Wenyon bothered it. And then Boykin came up with it, and he puts it in from the paint. Now to Keef, he'll fire a three, it's off the mark. Boykin high for the rebound, took it away from Gabriel. A pass, nice one. Marandola, nice catch, and a finish. Another nifty catch. Zimmerman, right corner, Marandola, down on the low block, Niaros, back to Marandola. His 17-foot jumper is good, and it's a 4-point game, 43-39. Side, Gavin, in the corner, Gavin drives, shut off on the baseline, finds a cutting Lavoie. Lavoie scores off the bench and into the basket. Kyle Lavoie. And it's a 10-0 run, and we got a 2-point goal that came up with it. Dave Keef can't believe what he's seeing. There's Zimmerman, left side, baseline, the drive, tie game! 43-all, 2 minutes to go, third quarter, 12-0 run by the Cardinals to tie this game. Left side Rhodes on the drive. Rhodes, jump stop, puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Wenyon, another offensive rebound. Lefty putback is good. 51-45, Wenyon Gabriel is taking over here in the fourth quarter. He's got 6 points, all 6 of the points. Gabriel missed that one, rebound Gavin, and that's it. 59-54 the final. Trinity wins it.
I imagine they're saying the same thing.
Yeah, you know, like we held them to 19 points in the second half. I thought our defense really, we don't play defense. Just read, you don't play defense. But our defense, I thought, was very, very good in the second half. And we held them, like I said, to 19. We just got behind early. What were they up, 23-7 at one point? And we just kept fighting. We missed, like I said, we had some really, really good shots when it was 45-45, and just none of them went in. And even, it was close, we missed some layups too. It wasn't just the threes, it was layups. But they never quit, and that's what I asked for. And it's a very good team we just played. They get to the boards hard, and they get some really good players. So I'm happy. You're never happy with a loss, but I'm happy that my kids competed. And, we'll put this one behind us, and we got to go play Merrimack on Tuesday.
Jim, I thought you guys had trouble with Gabriel. He was just bigger, far bigger than you guys, and he caused a lot of problems.
He's much more physical than he was, and he was getting in for the rebounds. He did a really, really good job getting in the paint. I thought we contained him pretty good in the fourth quarter. He was beating us pretty good earlier. In the fourth quarter, I thought we contained him a little bit. He had to make passes. They hit some big shots. I mean, they just didn't miss in the first half. And we were digging ourselves out of a hole the whole night. And like I said, when we got to 45-45, I thought we were in a good position. And they just, they outran us down the end.
They were on pace to score 86 at halftime.
Oh, I know. They had
then not to score a single point.
Good math.
Yeah, I think our defense in the second half, we went back to our, the old basics. We went back to the man-to-man, and we got up in their face. And I got some young kids. They came in, they played hard. I don't know. I think it was a good showing tonight. I'm happy with what we did.
Jim, do you think the defensive effort the kids had to put forth in the second half hurt the offensive end? Were they just tired?
Yeah, that's probably a really good assessment. Because it took a lot out of us to get to where we got. We were pushing hard on that defensive end. We were covering because they're a very good offensive team, and they were moving the ball and cutting. And we started really shutting the lane down. That took a lot of work to get to that, and to keep the big guys off the board. Jim Petruzzi's a man, and Wenyon's he's getting better every time I see him. So I think you're probably right a little bit there.
59-54, Trinity survives, hangs on against Bishop Guertin, rematch of last year's D1 championship game. Here to talk about it, some of the guys that were integral parts of the game. We got Carmen Giampatruzzi to my right, Wenyon Gabriel on my left, and Ryan Otis down the end. And we'll start with you, Ryan, because you were on fire in the first half. You had 4 3-pointers, including that you called glass 3-pointer at the buzzer of the second quarter. You guys were up by 12 at the break, 43-31. and it looked like you guys were just having a great scoring night. And then the third quarter happened, and you guys didn't even score a point in the third quarter. Did you realize that you didn't score a point in the third quarter?
Yeah, I mean, things just weren't going our way, and had to stick together as a team. And, it was 10 minutes before we scored a bucket, but we did our thing and ran our stuff, and we got a bucket and started going from there.
And he hit the free throw that kind of broke the snide. When you're on the line and you guys haven't scored in a long time, and you got a chance you didn't even get to the free throw line until you got to the line. So what was going through your head when you're at the line? The game was tied at 43, and you probably just tried to calm yourself down and go through your routine?
Yeah, I was just going through my routine, but I knew we needed some buckets, so we've been trying to score for a while. So there was no pressure when the shot came.
And Carmen, when you see your team struggling, and you were struggling, even some shots, looked like there was a lot of contact. They didn't seem to blow any whistles, call any fouls. Not saying you should be complaining about the referees, but when you see something like that, as a leader on this team, what do you need to do as a leader to kind of calm everybody down and say, hey, we still got another quarter of basketball to play here?
Yeah, I think we just need to gather together more and, tell everyone to slow down. We got plenty of time to, make good plays, but I think we got a little out of control at times. But next time we need to huddle up more and just stay in control.
I got to ask you kind of what I thought might have been a light moment after the game. You had a breakaway, and you actually hit a basket. The ball was hanging on the rim, and Keef accidentally got his hand caught in the net, and it popped off. They called the offensive interference. So you got the and one opportunity wiped away, and then you missed two at the line. Did you kind of say something to him after the game like, hey, stay out of my way?
No, I mean, he didn't know. I mean, obviously his hand just got caught in it, and should have knocked down the free throw, but go from there and see what we can do next time.
How does it feel guarding CJ Boyking? Because that kid is like lightning. I mean, he's so fast and so athletic. I mean, he's getting up there fighting for rebounds, but it can't be fun to try and stay in front of that guy.
Oh, he's fast. I mean, he's always under your elbows everywhere. He's getting every ball. I mean, you got to stay low and keep him in front and get a hand up on defense, and it's the best you can do. Wenyan,
looking at your numbers, 18 points, 15 rebounds. You were huge in that fourth quarter to kind of stem the tide. Everybody keeps talking, hey, Wenyan's really, really improving. Do you really feel like you're improving? Because we're seeing it on the stat sheet every night, and the other coaches and the other teams are all talking about it.
Well, it's just happened through our chemistry, so I knew it was going to happen eventually. Just keep working as a team. Teammates were working together more, so they're looking for me. So it's just getting better throughout the year.
Carmen, now you guys are 10-1 now. You moved into like that second position in Division I. You got Alvern coming up and Merrimack. So you got some tough games coming up. How can you learn from this one and take that going forward towards the rest of the season?
We just need to play hard through the whole game. That first quarter is great. So we just got to play like that all four quarters, and we'll be really successful.
All right, guys, Trinity eking it out. Carmen Giampetruzzi, another double-double, 14 points, 14 rebounds. Went in, as I mentioned, the 18 and 15. And got Ryan Otis with 13 points here, leading Trinity to victory against Bishop Guertin. Guys. Dave Keef, you've been coaching here for a while. You've been involved with basketball all of your life. Have you ever seen a situation where you're on a team that scores 43, you're on pace to almost get 90 at halftime, and then you don't score a single point in the third quarter, and it went a couple of minutes, the drought did, into the fourth quarter before it went in and hit some free throws. Have you ever gone scoreless in a quarter?
I've been coaching at all different levels for the past 30 years, and I didn't realize it was that. I mean, I thought maybe 6 minutes, 7 minutes, but I guess I could sum it up and say that was pretty ugly, and that was ugly basketball. And I think we got away from what we're very successful in the first quarter, scoring 25. I think we got away from pushing the ball up the floor, and we definitely got away from sharing the basketball. It seemed like we stopped trusting one another, and a lot of us tried to do it on our own. And that's not a good recipe for success. I mean, give BG all the credit in the world. They stepped it up defensively. They got far more physical, and we didn't react well to it. And when you don't share the ball and you don't trust your teammates, good things aren't going to happen. So hopefully we can get back to that form. And hopefully we'll get back to that first quarter form. If I can, mold that one and show the kids tomorrow in the film and show them the difference, I think we'll definitely learn a very valuable lesson if we want to make a run at this year.
Well, I guess having a scoreless third quarter is better when you still have a quarter to play and you have that fourth quarter. BG only scored 12 points in that third quarter themselves, so they just tied the game. They could never even take the lead.
Right. Yeah, thank goodness when I looked up at the clock, it's like, yes, we still have 8 more minutes left to try to correct this a little bit. But, that's a 10-1 basketball team. That's a very, very good basketball team that came in here tonight, and I think we got a little complacent. I mean, it came back to bite us in the butt a little bit, and hopefully we'll learn from that.
Well, it was an entertaining game. It wasn't artistically pleasing, but it was certainly intense and fun to watch. So we appreciate the time as always.
Thank you very much, Pete. Thanks, John.